Hey, what is up, beautiful people? This is Sid from Journey to the Eats. I am here in San Remigio and I'm craving for some pizza, for some burgers, and something delicious. So I have my friend here with me. Alright, we're gonna try out Dongskie's. Let's go. Okay, we got the whole spread here. First up, we know it's morning and breakfast time, but we don't care. We love some pizza in the morning. We got Dongskie's overload. We got some pepperoni situation, pineapples, cheese, and the works. Secondly, we got the burger steaks, something quite familiar with us. And of course, that sexy egg. And we got some sisig silog, obviously, of course. They got their own iteration with their own sisig. They said that it's their own homemade recipe with the sisig, so we'll definitely check that out. Their latest addition is Margot's Bavarian. I wonder why it's called Bavarian.
Probably Bavarian cream, like a Dunkin' Donut.
No, maybe. Dongskie's overload. We'll check it out. Definitely, for sure, delicious. It's a little bit doughy for my taste. It's a little bit soft, but to that price point with 200 plus pesos, it's something that you would definitely have to try it out, especially if you're in San Remigio, because these types of pizzas don't really go by often in the provinces, and they give this luxury for people who are, in transit going to Bantayan, or maybe just trying out some provincial pizza. This is definitely a good place to start. I would definitely say for sure that they go at par with the local quote-unquote fast food pizza places like Alberto's or like Bianyo's Pizza. They're definitely up there and they can definitely scale. Really good though. The cheese and that sauce is definitely something to be proud of.
When you say overload, you want to think of like the complexity of the flavor, but this reminds me more of like a vegetarian pizza, vegetarian plus a bit of Hawaiian.
Because you think it's like fatty, a lot of bacon, maybe a lot of meat, but this is a different type of overload. A lot of vegetables, a lot of cheese going on, and there's a lot of things going on, but not meat-wise. And that's not a problem for me. That's fine. As long as the flavor's there, definitely okay. Definitely. Burger steak silog. Runny yolk. Let's try that with just the gravy and the egg. Gravy and the egg. Good gravy. Not sure if there's a little bit of mushroom in there, but definitely, gravy-like. Good flavors. Really good with the whole shebang. Some rice, some burger steak, and some egg to get it.
You really make it look so yummy. Like the way you eat, the gusto with which you approach food is,
Ah, man.
Yeah.
That's really good. Patty's intact, super flavorful. I would say it's homey and familiar. It's not like the burger steaks that you would kind of think of if it's like an American type of burgers that they would make, but it's more Filipino-like, and that's definitely maybe an angle that you would take if you're making some type of silog. Because if you're gonna make some sort of other iterations of a burger steak, like an American version or a Japanese version, you would definitely think of the steak to taste a certain way. But this one definitely tastes Filipino, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's a very meatloafy type of a burger. Unlike, like 100% Angus beef and it's not flavored in. This one, it's very Filipino. It's a very meatloafy sort of a burger. The gravy's quite good.
Right?
Yeah, this tastes like it was like
Really made with stock.
good. Yeah, good gravy. I like it. I like it very much.
Yeah. Try the sisig. Oh, my bad. Sisig is always one of my all-time favorite Filipino foods. Look at that juicy, porky goodness with the cartilage, fat, oily goodness. It's so bad, but it's so good. A little bit of hint of spice, which I definitely like. That is super welcomed in my mouth. You know, it's sisig, you know, oily, fatty, delicious, porky. Maybe, you know, the absence of chicharron, but it's not always gonna be there. It's still super good. I love the sisig. I don't know how you can ruin a good sisig, but this is definitely good. Amazing.
You know, some other their variation of sisig. Some people add like mayonnaise to it.
Oh.
Some add like.
Are you a fan of mayonnaise with sisig? Are you like a purist?
I'm good with anything. I'm actually very baba when it comes to food. I just like.
If it's good or not
Yeah.
good, does it?
It's good. It's good. It's good.
If we ate it earlier. If we ate it earlier.
Yeah, but it's like sizzling, no? It's good.
A little cartilage. I wouldn't say it's an ideal meal for breakfast, but it's amazing.
Pretty decent sisig, I would say.
You definitely know it's not like those canned goods sisig.
Yeah.
Good sisig. All right, now we're gonna try Margot's Bavarian pizza. It's so doughy, so fluffy, cheesy. Look at that. It reminds me of a stuffed crust pizza because maybe it is a stuffed crust pizza, people. It's amazing. If you think of stuffed crust pizza in the province, you don't really think that it would exist. But hey, it's here. Let's try it. This is the sauce. This one, I really prefer it a little bit more doughy, maybe a little bit chewy because it's stuffed crust.
The flavors are okay, but I really have a problem with the dough. It's just too bready for me. But maybe, you know, maybe it's a familiar taste that other people would like.
Some people just like chewy.
Yeah. It's like an elevated Alberto's, like you said earlier. Yeah. Okay, I can live with that. I can live with that description.
It's good pizza. So, out of everything, what's your best pick?
I would probably go with the burger steak and the sisig.
Same.
Toss up between the two.
I definitely hands down the sisig because of the familiarity, and it's a damn good sisig. But gotta give it up with the pizza and the burger steak.
The gravy.
The gravy.
Yeah, the gravy.
You know, that's some exquisite, I would say, really, really well-made gravy. Super meaty flavor. Reminds you of a good Filipino homey burger steak. Make sure to check out Dongskie's here in San Remigio.
It's near the church, quite like a couple of meters after the church, like about a block away from the beach, Lapiahan.
So after getting some Dongskie, you can go to the beach, maybe go to Bantayan or go to wherever you want to go. But do check out Dongskie's if you are in San Remigio. Thank you so much for watching. This is Sid from Good Kid Eats and my brother Henry here.